So let's talk about how overrated the Grammys are and how stupid some of these classifications are when it comes to the titles they have. Urban or rap album automatically for a project that is not even a rap album. Tyler, the Creator, is absolutely correct when it comes to what he said on the interview. The way he pretty much talked about how when it comes to minorities and people, he even said it, people that look like me, they automatically get placed into this urban category, into a best rap album, when Igor is obviously not a rap album. If you've listened to the project, it has very, very minimal rap. This is the least rap that a Tyler, the Creator project has, to be honest. And it's just insane to me how these people are looked at as the top of music, as the academy, as the people you should actually pay attention to when it comes to what they deem as great music. But at the same time, they can't even get the categories they place on the system correctly. Correct. They don't even know how to actually put these genres and the projects where they actually should be placed. It's just flat out stupid to me. And when I think about what Tyler says, it even applies to to multiple. But the best example right here is for this Latin, rock, urban, or alternative category. What the fuck is this bullshit right here? Best Latin, rock, urban, or alternative album? What the fuck are we talking about, my guy? This makes absolutely no fucking sense. First of all, Rosalía deserves a Grammy. I'm not over here talking like she's trash or some shit like that. Her music is good. But my whole point is, how are you going to put Latin rock, urban? Because that's just another way to say reggaeton music. They're talking about reggaeton because they're talking about Bad Bunny, reggaeton or Latin trap. They're talking about J Balvin when it comes to Oasis. And they're just actually trying to lump all these categories of Latin music over here to say, we don't really want to actually have to take the time to divide over here and actually give Grammys to the people that deserve it because they had great ears. My voice is kind of fucked up, excuse me. But at the same time, they don't really actually want to have to spend the time of giving a Latin trap Grammy to Bad Bunny. Collaborative album, maybe if it actually was determined in that case, because Oasis obviously would fit into that Latin trap category as well. But Rosalía, combining Rosalía, Indestructible, Almadura with Por Siempre and Oasis, what kind of combination is this? This just makes no sense. It actually just makes the point that Tyler, the Creator, was making on the interview even more clear. They don't really give a fuck. They don't actually listen to this music, bro. They're too busy actually having to deal with sexual allegations, sexual misconducts, rape allegations, because one of the chiefs actually stepped down and actually said that. And they're obviously doing some crazy shit over there to the point that they don't actually listen to the music. Do you actually think they were listening to Bad Bunny and to Rosalía and to all these other projects fairly, to actually realize, wait, this isn't actually a category that would actually do it justice? Like, first of all, urban, take that fucking term out. Put reggaeton or put Latin trap, because Por Siempre has a lot more Latin trap. The same goes for Oasis, if you actually want to make it fair. But don't put Rosalía in the same category just because she's a Latin artist and because she has some tracks that you could say gear slightly towards a similar type of sound, because it's definitely a very, very different type of album. Rosalía's album sounds nothing like Por Siempre, let's just put it like that. And when it comes to the Tyler situation, it's flat out obvious that they don't want to actually have to put him in a category of best album or a pop album, because at this point, you know he would actually win. You're going to give it to Billie Eilish, which she did have a great year as well, and she does deserve it, but you obviously don't want to even have to take into consideration putting an artist like Tyler in the same category, because it would actually even make it more difficult for you. And if the people really had the actual decision to vote for the project, a lot of people might actually go with Tyler, the Creator, And honestly, at this point, what the fuck is even pop, bro? Like, at this point, pop has so many different type of sounds. Like, Tyler's project is definitely a project you could put in these categories. It's definitely more of a pop album than it is a rap album. You could still say it's in hip hop culture, but you definitely wouldn't place it automatically off the top of your head on a rap list because it has such minimal rapping. And Tyler specifically talks about how it's a genre bending project. So honestly, I'm 100% with Tyler the Creator when it comes to that. I'm so happy for him because at the same time he did talk about how he feels like it's he feels grateful because he obviously is happy that they acknowledged him, but at the same time he feels like it's still in a way slightly disappointing because they obviously put it just for these categories that they just deem to be automatically for people that look like him and for minorities. So it's just honestly like you could just tell these people don't really care like that. I'm not actually mad at Billie Eilish because I do think she actually had a good project. My whole point is to actually give a fair chance to people when they actually do deserve it. Like actually take the time to listen to these projects and put categories correctly. When it comes to the best rap song, I think it was J. Cole and 21 Savage, the one that they actually went with. Really happy right here for Anderson .Paak and Andre 3000, 3 Stacks. Best R&B performance. I'm happy for them. I'm actually happy for Lizzo, even though I'm not a big fan of her. But I'm happy for Racks in the Middle. Nipsey Hussle, Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch has been doing so good with The Box. Ballin', I like that track a lot. And I actually haven't listened to his project completely. Like, I definitely should listen to the album. I just haven't had the time. But I'm really happy for best rap song when it comes to 21 Savage and J. Cole. But when it comes to this, Tyler was completely correct. And it just further actually gets proven when it comes to just the way they actually classified that Latin, rock, urban, alternative category. It was just flat out stupid. Honestly, I just had to say it. The Grammys are overrated. These categories a lot of the times don't make sense because even when they actually have it placed correctly, certain projects placed there, they obviously have other projects in another category so they don't actually have the ability to compete with these projects they should be competing with. Like in the case of Igor for a pop album or best album in general. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, man. That's honestly all I had to say when it comes to this. Tyler, you're absolutely correct. The Grammys are pretty overrated, to be honest. But I understand at the same time that artists actually care about these awards in the sense that they feel like grateful that they get this attention when it comes to my work is recognized. But honestly, at the same time, it's just like you don't really need the recognition from these people. They don't really know what they're talking about. I'm out, bro.